All right, we're back. Thanks guys for waiting. I appreciate you. 24-hour stream confirmed. Drongo, if you're still in chat, I'm just curious. How many 24-hour streams have you done, dude? This isn't like a weird judgmental thing. I'm just like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, how many 24-hour streams have you done? Oh, Prime, dude, I believe that. I believe that. Of course, Evan. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for being a part of this community. $25 hours is a long time. Zombie Bloody Mary. Sorry, you remind me of a really old YouTube video.
Listen.
Which was really funny. A long time ago. Bloody Mary, how are you? Thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate you. Will, how the heck? Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, by the way, dude. I really do appreciate that. Hope we're having a good time. This may be a very stereotype assumption. Uh-oh. Okay, I haven't read the rest of what you've said, but I'm mentally preparing myself. Don't know what you've said. I know the harvester is from Asia. Is the tractor American because the size difference looks insane? Yeah, it is an American tractor, absolutely. Definitely there are differences between how Asia and like North America build equipment and things. I mean, just look at car brands, right? Like, forget about farming. Think about car brands. Think about Japanese cars, Chinese cars, Korean cars, and North American cars and European cars, right? There's differences, big time, in the build, the cost, sometimes quality. Dude, the food was so good. Hi, Tryson, how are you? Ooh, posture check, thank you. So yeah, I mean, like, definitely, I'm not necessarily sure it's a regional difference as to why the rice harvester is smaller necessarily, but I don't know enough about tractors and farming to give that answer, but I would just say there are definitely regional differences for sure. Jen, who is from Asia, says the vehicles here are much smaller. Jen, thank you for your input. I appreciate you. Okay, this field... Can't plant anything in it right now. Oh, we can technically plant canola, I guess. I don't want to, though. Who's the unknown player in game? Contra Maxi, hey, how you doing? Good to see you, welcome. What the? I am 98% sure that this is Fazur. In his sandals. With his pink hat. It has to do with more compact spaces. Okay. Right. He's gone. Any dramatic changes? Big time, Tryson, big time. Graphical improvements? Yeah, sounds good, Fazur. Graphical improvements, lighting improvements, physics improvements, ground deformation, new crops like rice, spinach, long grain rice, peas, beans, new greenhouse items like rice saplings, peppers, and mushrooms and cabbage. The maps are huge and beautiful and fantastic, and baby... Hold on. This weird stuff, stop. Oh my god. Is that me talking? Is that me talking? That's so weird. So weird. Was that me?
Was that me talking? It might have been me talking.
Dude, I don't know. Berserp, was that through your stream deck? Is it picking up my stream and putting it through, like, the audio? Ramen and kimchi, baby. Let's go. ZX, how you doing, by the way? It's really good to see you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. I love that you're like, I have zero interest in playing this game. But goodness gracious, I love hanging out here. Like, dude, I really do appreciate you for that. Who fed the gremlins after midnight? I know, right? are some other fun farm facts that I know about? Ooh. Prime, it's really great. It is really great. Ungoy, I actually don't operate any machinery. I work on a very small farm, so everything is done by hand. We lift hay bales, we lift feed bags, we do everything by hand. So it's very animal oriented and it's all done by hand. It's off now? Okay. It almost sounded like me. But like high-pitched ultra. Okay, so the cows could get more food. See if we can sort this out. There we go. Total mixed rations. Pouring some out for them. Nice. Does your game audio ever go weird? No, it doesn't. That was just the one time, but that was with someone joining on a Steam Deck. The ground information is so good. How do you guys unload deliveries? If we're lucky, the delivery company has a forklift or it has a pallet loader that they've brought with them. So if they have a pallet loader, they'll bring all of the feed and all of the things as close as possible to us, and then we have to manually lift all the feed bags into the barn. People who deliver the hay for us, they actually stock our hay lofts for us. They do all of the heavy lifting for us. But other than that, everything's by hand. Muscles of steel. Got good muscles here. Okay. Yeah, so Prime, if you're familiar with hay, we primarily get 2 twine bales. Every now and then, when they run out of 2 twine bales, we end up with 3 twine, and it's really annoying and I hate it. I can technically lift 3 twine bales, but it is the bane of my existence. So yeah, we don't get the gigantic big square bales, but they're the ones that you could easily, for the most part, lift. Yeah. Bang, pow. Will, are you interested in streaming this game, dude? Do you think you'd play it? Okay, so chat, apparently we have $21,000. I don't know what to do with that information right now. Posture check, thank you. I'm wondering, it might be fun to... Oh, we need $30,000 for that. Let's do... a contract. Maybe. Prepare the field for sowing. Field number 41. We can do that. We can do that. And that's just cultivating. Yeah. We have the equipment for that. We physically own that. Absolutely, we can do that. I don't know where you guys dumped the cultivator, though. No one's doing field 41, though, at the very least. Oh, you guys parked it back in the same spot? That's really nice. You guys want me to get chickens? One's in chat if you guys think that we should purchase chickens. I'll do it. If y'all want chickens, I will spend all of our money on chickens. Fizzer, you doing field 41? Is that what you're doing? You're doing 42. 41. Okay, cool. Can you do rabbits? You can't do rabbits now. Okay, let's look at our chicken options. I don't even know what our options are. We want to go to construction. And we want to go to animals. And we're going to go to chickens. So we could technically free range them. We can afford chickens, actually. We can afford chickens up to... Ooh, here. Why is this one cost more money than this one? Hold on. So we can either get a chicken coop that looks like this, chat. That can hold up to 30 chickens. Or we can get this one, which holds 20. Do y'all want 20 or 30? It's so weird though because there is a chicken coop on the property right here. Isn't it? Yeah. Is there any way to edit? Azrael, are you in chat? Oh, I can't even click on it.
Hey, listen.
This is like weird aesthetics in the game. 30? Okay. You asked for it. Okay, chickens. We can put chickens. Oh, goodness gracious. We can put our chickens. The cows. We can put our chickens. Just make sure. Okay, that's where they get fed. They get fed at the back. Trying to find a good spot for them right now, guys. I want a good spot for them. Shell, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. That was really nice of you. Thank you. I hope you're having a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. I am a full-time content creator, so when you guys come in here and you guys subscribe, it does mean a lot to me, and it does help me continue to do things like this. So thank you so much.
Listen.
Let's put it here. Yeah. Like that. Overlaps with another object. Which one? Guys? We're getting chickens. Oh, I'm actually really excited. You would 100% play it? You're very new to the farm sim community. You would really enjoy it, dude. You would really enjoy it. Azrael? Oh, yeah, I asked you. Did you figure out this chicken coop here? Because this is 110% a chicken coop. In this corner here. But, like, it's not usable. It's kind of weird. This one here. Have you found... Oh, hold on. Big fat lie. Wait. This one. Have you found any information about this? It's weird. It's not usable, just decorative. I hate that. I hate that so much. So chickens! Fun facts about chickens, guys. Hi, Deck Cruiser. Thanks for the follow. And Hedo. Thanks for the follow, too. Roosters crowing. Roosters, when they crow, they are very loud. And apparently a rooster crowing is so loud, it would actually damage their hearing. So, fun fact. Roosters have the ability to shut their ears. So when they are crowing, when they are making that very loud sound, they naturally close their ears so that they aren't affected by how loud their crowing is. So if you're ever told, wow, you're loud and you're obnoxious, trust me, you're not so loud and so obnoxious that your body biologically has found a way to shut your ears when you make sound. You need that. You wish you could shut your ears? Same. Okay, let's get 2 roosters. And let's get 10 chickens. Oh, look at them! I love them. I just want to hug them. God, I love chickens. You said 30 plus? I got the 30, I got the 31.
Listen.
I love farming. Mika, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Human shout. Yeah, they do that. 30 plus. I can't get 30 plus right now. I don't have the money for it. Well, they breed, Mr. Thao. They breed, right? You never actually want to have the house at full capacity for that reason, right? Because when they breed, they have new chickens in there and then they grow. So you never, in farm sim, you never want to have a animal field or house at full capacity because then that prevents breeding and the selling of animals. Yo, air show! You hanging out with us? Let's go. How you doing, guys? If you guys want to know the one fighter jet VTuber who also plays DCS, like a plane sim, on Twitch, y'all need to check out Air Show D. Goodness gracious. So here's the story. You've been farming your little heart out? Airshow, do you also play Farm Sim? Dude, let's go. Let's go. If you guys don't know Airshow, we found them on accident. Because I think this was on my, like, alt account on Twitch or YouTube. But we were joking and we were, like, talking about hypothetical VTubers. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool if there was a VTuber that was, like, a plane? And everyone's like, yeah, ha 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 ha. And then someone in chat was like, oh no, there is. Oh no. There is a plane VTuber. Their name is Airshow D. Here's their Twitch channel. And they do flight sims. Dude. The roosters are the worst. Roosters can be rude little men. They really can. Wasn't that Gelato? Yeah, that was Gelato. Anyways, Airshow, thanks for hopping in here. I appreciate you guys. If you want to find someone who also plays... If you guys are familiar with DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, it is a fantastic game. They played a lot. They were also doing some, like, 6x6 combat in it. Last time we saw, they were flying the SU... What were they flying? SU... I don't know. It was one of the SU planes. But dude, thanks so much for coming in here. I appreciate you. And, like, seriously, it was a real treat finding your channel. I was just like, wait. And then, goodness gracious, Airshow has, like, the funniest video on YouTube, too. And I'm not going to show it on stream because, the video is fine. It's fine. I just, like, it goes against our personal channel rules, but I find it really funny. And really awesome. But there's nothing wrong with it. We just don't talk about, like, political things here in chat, and it's, like, slightly politically, like, adjacent. The SU-27, thank you. Dude, I outside of my stream, I love it. I love it. We just don't talk about topics like that here in the stream, you know? What am I growing on the farm? We just finished harvesting rice. We have long grain rice that's still growing. We're gonna be planting some more wheat tomorrow. And we also have grass, and we have chickens and cows. Beef cows. Nice. Okay, the chickens are fed. Cow pasture chickens. They're happy, they're healthy. They're doing the eggs. Airshow, what map have you been playing on? What have you been doing in Farm Sim, dude? Would you ever stream Farm Sim? I think it'd be so fun to have you streaming Farm Sim, dude. You'll be streaming it today and starting on Hutan Pentai. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's fantastic. Again, thanks for coming in here and saying hi. It really means the world to me. Like, you have no idea how, like, incredibly entertained I am by your stream. Incredibly. Do you recommend a certain map for Farm Sim beginners? Will, I would do the Riverbend Springs map purely because this is the map that has the built-in tutorial. At the very least, when we did it on Friday, maybe the tutorial is supposed to be there, but for the East Asian map, there is no tutorial that I saw. In chat, you're more than welcome to correct me for those of you who have started on it. But, do you know how to turn on super strength? That is a mod Airshow that you have to download. It is a thing, though. But you have to download it. Maybe he could make his VTuber made into a John Green. You mean a John Deere? Gas of it? A drop. Bro, stop trying to embarrass me in front of other people. Yeah, Riverbend Springs is the best map to do.
Hey, listen.
The visitors feed them like crazy. Oh, interesting. Gator Gomez. Thanks, Paula. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay. So everybody else is doing contract work. Decibit, you're good. Stop it. Stop it. Let's take a look at the price of silage right now. Silage is we're gonna sell it now. Dude, I don't even care. We're gonna do it. Hi, Horo. How are you? Please don't ask, but hi. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Welcome. Jay Walker, I haven't done carrots yet. No. Are you having difficulties with it? Hi, Jody. How are you? Welcome. It's good to have you in here. For everybody who is coming in here from the front page of Twitch, we do have front page coverage tonight. Welcome. I hope you guys are all doing well. Oh, Jay, I'm so sorry, because when you typed in game.xml, it thought it was a link. Here, I can copy paste what you've said here. Here. This is what Jay said. And you can see exactly where Streamlabs thought it was a link. Yeah. Cool guy, thank you so much for removing the timeout. I appreciate you for doing that. It's all about the New Hollands, Trapman. Exactly. I'm a person of culture. Yeah, Jay, yeah, you're good, dude. You're good. Enable dev mode in-game, and in your game folders add cheats as a launch parameter, and they use the tilde key to bring up the in-game console and type in... Wait, that's a thing that you can just do and you don't have to download a mod for it? What? Wait, chat. Wait a minute. You like class? Nice. Well, Airshow, hold on. Do you know what the best brand of tractor there is? Incoming, waiting for everybody who says, what is it, Ultra? And then incoming, waiting for everybody in chat who groans at the same time. Airshow, do you know what the best brand of tractor is, friend? Chat is just... Chat is like, Ultra, stop! What's the best brand of tractor? Let me tell ya. Chat, the best tractor brand out there, and I promise you, listen. All the dinosaurs are super aggressive. Oh, no way, Horo, no way. Oh, there's an ad. Hold on, let me wait until the ad is done. People who are subscribed, can you tell the non-subscribed people that I'm gonna wait for them? No, I can wait. This joke can wait. It's well worth the wait. Thank you, Raz. Raz, are you gonna play with us? This is 45 more seconds. Well, thank you. Well, I'm so glad that I met you through Sparks, by the way. You're such a fantastic individual, and it's really nice to have you here in chat. Thank you. Not tonight. I'm too much of a menace. How's that any different from any other night? What do you mean? You told me not to be. Dude, I know who you are. Okay? Like there's a set standard and normal for you though. Dark Wolf coming with the tier 1 sub, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Ads
you.
have horrible timing.
Ads do have horrible timing. Dark Wolf, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Jay Walker, this is silage. So this isn't drying, they're fermenting. And they are fully fermented from grass into silage. So yes, they are fermented, but it's not a drying system. It's a fermentation system here. All right, you guys ready? Y'all are gonna hate me for this. The best tractor brand out there is the New Holland. We're actually driving one right now. This is a New Holland tractor. And it is the best tractor out there because it's always new. It's always new. You could have your New Holland for 30 years, but it's not an old Holland. It's a New Holland. Thank you guys. I'll be here all night. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. What happened to the old Holland? There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. I don't get it. It's... I don't know how to help you at this point, dude. Just take it at face value. New Holland, good. How do you activate GPS? Dunk is wondering how to activate GPS. Dunk, you're gonna hold H in chat. Or in-game. Hold H. And then go to steering assist. And then you can adjust the number of headlands and lines that you get. You can keep it at auto if you want, and then you're gonna press OK. Just keep it default for now, dude. Just keep it simple. Dude, keep it simple! Press OK. And then go up to the... When you see those yellow lines or any of those lines, so drive up, go to the headlands, go to the perimeter. No, not there. Go to the actual perimeter. Or what do you... Oh, you've got a mower. No, I take that back. Do what you were doing. Do what you're doing. Tap H. Turn on your stuff and then cruise control. Don't turn on your stuff first, Dunk. Okay, he's good. He's good. We got him sorted out. Oh my god, is that Sergeant Numbskull? Ah, I've missed you, dude. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome. How are you, friend? Sorry, if you guys ask me questions, I'll be a lot nicer. I promise. I promise. The irony. Sergeant Numbskull, dude, I often... Are you ever gonna come back to streaming? It's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't. I just need to know for personal, like... I've missed you, dude. I've missed you. How's farming? It's, I'm crashing into things. We're doing really well, though. Farm Sim 25 is actually fantastic. How are you? Posture Tech, thank you. You're keeping me sane during the late night studies. What are you studying, dude? With your job and a dog now, so probably no. That's okay, Sergeant Numbskull, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for hopping in here. You know, I'll always consider you a longtime friend of the stream, so thank you for being here. R.I.P. that car. In Farm Sim 14, you could honk the cars to move them out of the way. Oh, that's not a thing here. Your father-in-law used to work for the Ford New Holland in the engine department. Oh, cool. That's really neat. If you don't trip over your words, are you even a streamer? Nope. Nope. You're probably not. It's true. It's true. So we're gonna sell the silage, guys. We're gonna make some money. You can also move cars out of the way by hitting them with a combine at 45 kilometers per hour. Yep. That checks out. Advanced EMT. Oh, nice, dude. That's pretty legit stuff. Mine, what you just typed and what Airshow just typed, those are both correct, by the way. Those are both correct ways of saying that. Different ways, but both correct. Hi, Sato. What's that? Silage. How are you? Hope you're doing well. How you doing? You're gonna play Farm Sim 22 since Farm Sim 25 isn't coming to Xbox Game Pass anytime soon. That's okay, dude. That's okay. Mine, you were entitled to hate that. That is okay. I'm also just here to say both ways are correct.
Listen.
Cranky old man. It's basically me. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome. How are you? Saddle, we're doing lovely. We're doing amazing. We're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time, dude. Hi, Rabbit Shun. Much love to you, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us. Do you guys want to know, so this is how I kind of psyched myself up for stream tonight. Do you guys want to know a good Canadian artist? I was like playing this on blast on my phone while I was like putting my makeup on and getting ready for stream and putting my overalls on. Do you guys want to know what song that was? Or at least artists. They have two really good songs. Oh, Rabbit Chun, of course. Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. Rush? Rush is a great artist, but no, that's not who I was listening to. Nickelback. I actually like Nickelback. I don't listen to them super often, but I also don't poo-poo them. Van Halen? No. Avril Lavigne. No. Mariana's Trend. You guys are never going to guess them. You guys are never going to guess them. Dunk might be able to guess them. Liam, what on earth did you type into... Did you literally just type in hidden? What? Oh, you typed in Carly Rae Jepsen. No, not Carly Rae Jepsen. The Tragically Hip. Nope. I don't think you guys are going to be able to guess it. Was it William Shatner? Nope. Do you guys want me to give you the hint for what letter it starts with? Do you want the starting letter? Bryan Adams. That is a good guess, but Bryan Adams is not a good stream starting, you know, energy starting a stream artist. But I do love me some Bryan Adams. She said 2 hit songs, people. There's 2 hit songs, yeah. It starts with the letter D. Bruce Springsteen? Is that Canadian? I thought they were... Aren't they American? Am I crazy? Starts with the letter D. Ryan Gosling? They're not a musical... No. Okay, anyone who types D's nuts into chat, banned. Banned. Gone forever. Banned from the stream. Banned from the Discord. Stop. Daughtry? No. Ryan Gosling? No. Are you actually marinating? Are you thinking? It's not that hard. Do you know who? Oh, you weren't even thinking. Great, thanks. I like their 2 songs. I like their 2 songs. You know they're Canadian. You absolutely do. We have not seen them live. I can't give you too many hints or you're gonna get it instantly. Do you want me to give you the biggest hint and you're gonna get it instantly? And you can't share with chat though if I give it away. If I give you this hint, you're gonna know instantly. Because it's not really a hint, I'm flat out telling you without saying their name. Destroyer? No. Chat is funny? Chat is... chat. It's not the name of a band. It's the name of an individual. That's the other hint. It's not the name of a band. It's the name of an individual. Is it one word? No, Dunk. Names involve a first name and a last name. No, you can't have first name, last name, one word. Their first name starts with the letter D. And that's how they're known. They're known by their first name, last name. Fallen, no. Donald Duck? No. Divorced dads? No. Duran Duran, are they even Canadian? Dude, you're not gonna get it unless I give you this stupid hint. Yeah. I listen to them all the time. Do you not listen to... Do you not pay attention? Ugh. Ryan Reynolds. Can you guys stop coming up with a different variation of Ryan Reynolds starting with the letter D? First, okay, the first letter of the last name is M. DM. It's not DMC. Ryan DeVito. No! Roadster, you are on a one-way ticket to getting banned in here. Dave Matthews? No, actually. No, it's not. It's not Draco Matt. Stealth got it! Stealth got it! Dan Mangan! There are two what do you mean? You know more than their two songs? I only know their two songs. He's got 3 albums. How many of them can you name by heart? You can name a dozen songs. Okay, well, okay, I'm getting yelled at right now. Dan? I listened to Dan Mangan's 2 songs. Yeah, Dan Mangan. He sings Sold and he sings Robots. And I was listening to that music to psych myself up to the stream tonight. Those are his 2 most popular songs. Don't poo-poo me for that. My other hint was gonna be, he literally gave your brother tickets to his concert in person. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are not familiar, look up Sold by Dan Mangan, look up Robots by Dan Mangan, and the music is... It's good. It's good music. They are a Canadian artist. Who the heck is Dan Mangan? A Canadian singer. They're great. They're fantastic. Do they write their songs too? I don't know. Singer-songwriter. Ooh, fun fact, genre? Folksy a little bit? A little folksy? A little poppy? I don't actually know how to define their genre. It's good though. It's feel-good music. It's feel-good music. You put Robots on? It's Warjo. It's a good song. I love it. Apple Music says they're alternative. Mathematica says indie folk singer. But fun fact, by the way, guys, Canadian radio. We are required in Canada to... What's the percentage of Canadian artists? People say a lot contemporary, alternative, indie folk pop. In Canada, a certain percentage... Airshow says 35%. Are you Canadian? Wait, did I not know that about you? Hold on, why are you just whipping out numbers? Are you Canadian? A certain percentage of our radio songs need to be by Canadian artists in Canada. So that's why here in Canada, we're like, hey, we know all these artists that you guys don't know about because we're forced to play them on the radio. One of your best pals is Canada. Okay, gotcha. So like, you know, music by Bryan Adams. Like a lot of Americans are like, who is that? It's like, Bryan Adams? Then send it to me. Don't tell me verbally. Send it to me. I'm not gonna look it up while I'm streaming. We have the same rules in Australia, which is great on the rock stations, but trash on the top 40 ones. You know the Canada? I know, right? Raz, you know Dan Mangan, right? You knew about that rule because of Todd in the Shadows. What is that? Gotta show our love to your home team of musicians. Yeah, so who else do we have here? We have, who passed away recently? There's a lot of them. No, they sing, the Ballad of Edgar Fitzgerald. Who is that? Stop, don't laugh at me! Why are you laughing at me? Edmund Fitzgerald, what did I say? Edgar? Gordon Lightfoot! Oh man, he's gonna be rolling in his grave. I'm so sorry, Gordon. What songs did you say? Sold and Robot Mathematica. Yeah, definitely listen to them. They're great songs. Gordon Lightfoot, Canadian artist. Who else is Canadian that we love? Bryan Adams, Peach Pit. Who else, guys? Who else? Canadian artists. Oh, Nelly Furtado. And Carly Rae Jepsen. Someone mentioned that earlier in chat too. And ooh, Shania Twain, Canadian too. Let's go. We just listed them all a minute ago. Raz, I know. Shell. What? Shell coming in with the tier 3 stuff. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you. Thank you. That was really nice of you. Alanis Morissette. I'm not familiar with them. Is Billy Talent Canadian? Let's go. Joni Mitchell. Kim Mitchell is also Canadian too. Is Jim Carrey Canadian? Celine Dion, that's another one too. Yes, that's a fantastic one. I don't know Alanis, I'm so sorry. Wait, is Van Halen Canadian? I'm Canadian and I don't even know the Canadian artists. I'm so sorry. Neil Young, that's a really good one, Dunk says. Neil Young, good Canadian lad. Drake is Canadian, but we don't talk about that. Drake's I joke. I josh. Drake is fine. Yeah. Ooh, Michael Bublé. Oh! He's coming out of hibernation soon too, isn't he? It's almost December. He's gonna come out of his cave. And he's gonna start singing Christmas carols. It's great. Neil Young is not old. No. He's not young, he's old. Yeah, he is. Bink, I swear to God, I don't know. Send me songs by them. Leonard Cohen. Leonard Cohen, they sing Hallelujah, right? Hey, Avril Lavigne is a good one. Justin Bieber. Yeah, that's a Canadian artist too. I don't know. What do they sing? What do they sing? Dunk says I would know. Dunk says I would know. Tanner, go home. Shawn Mendes, who's that? This is where you guys learn I'm very like pop music culturally. I don't know what I'm doing. The Weeknd. Oh. Ooh. Who did I see live? Did I see The Weeknd live? I think I saw The Weeknd live. Wait, didn't we see The Weeknd live? Who did I see The Weeknd with then? No, we did. Hold on. I need to mute this for a second. Okay, we sorted it out. We saw City in Color. I was like, didn't we see them?
Hey, listen.
Air conditioner hottest. What the type of name is that? Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome. And Shao, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the tier 3 sub, dude. Also, Snow. You're doing silage currently? I'm doing a lot of things right now. I think once Coastal and Fazur finish their contracts, we're gonna sleep until the next day. I was selling silage, already produced silage, to the house. Papa Beard. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. You're mostly into pop songs. I don't listen to... Oh, you listen to Michael Jackson? Okay, that's like OG pop, though. That's not like contemporary pop. And I ain't poo-pooing you for that. I don't know pop music. I don't... Whatever's playing on the radio nowadays, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I learned about the Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. Do you know what that's about? I just learned about it recently. No, it's not about 1969. Someone's like, Ultra, do you know what the song's about? And I was like, 1969? They're like, no. No. It's very self-explanatory. Yeah, no, it's some tea. It's some tea. Jim says, oh no. Okay, so Dunk is saying the co-songwriter disputes it. Hi, Jeff the Hammer. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. Brian Adams says it's about the no-no stuff, but the other co-writer says no. So do what you want with that information. No, it's not about 1969. Everybody who's coming into chat right now, welcome. We're on the front page of Twitch, and if you guys are getting to know me, welcome. My name is Ultrasource. I'm a mixed-race Canadian streamer, and we do a lot of simulation, survival, and strategy games here. Historically, I've played a lot of American Truck Sim, SnowRunner, flight sims like Microsoft Flight Sim and DCS, My Summer Car, iRacing, Train Sim World, Derail Valley, Kerbal Space Program, Factorio, and Satisfactory. We do a lot of sim games here. Oh, Summer 41 is Canadian? Let's go. Factory Sim, baby, let's go! Tim, oh yeah, no, literally. Sum 41? Dude, Pieces? Pieces is what you listen to when your, like, life is falling apart. And you're like, I just want to listen to a song that makes me feel worse about my life right now, huh? Pieces! I love Pieces, sorry. I've played that song on repeat in my teenage years, like 300 times over. You still need to get Microsoft Flight Sim? You definitely should. Is that a new dance? Wait, was I just dancing? Okay, can you guys finish your stuff faster? Do I need to... What's being harvested in Field 91, guys? Whoever's doing it is doing a very, very, very... Oh god, please don't tell me this is carrots. Don't tell me this is carrots. Oh, good god. We're gonna be here all night. Oh, we have water? I didn't realize we had like a water container here. What's wrong with carrots? They take a very long time to do. Hi, Crafton. How are you? Is this where all the real farmers hang out? You bet your bottom. Red! How are you, friend? You can always help them with what equipment, Chameleon? With what equipment? With what equipment? Have a good night, Red. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Red also streams. We love supporting female content creators in here. She's been doing a lot of drawing, a lot of housework, and wait, Red, have you been streaming Stardew Valley or no? Catch you later. See you later. Bye. Bye bye. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, let's look at our animals. What do the cows need? Nothing. Let's hang out with the cows. Oh, amazing! You've been streaming Stardew Valley as well. I love that. You have a good one. We'll catch you later. See you later. Bye. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Uh-oh. Red scared me. Right, so apparently this is the carrot field that Coastal and Spiritus are working on. Dude, when did you start this job? These are carrots. Do I need to... Oh god, I'm gonna have to help you with this, aren't I? This is a big chunky job. Why did you guys accept this job? It's... Why? 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 And what part did you say, wow, root vegetables? Absolutely yes. It's been 84 years. Calm down, lady from the Titanic. Crafton, how are you doing, by the way, dude? It's really good to see you. Evan, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you later. Thanks for being here. It's always a treat to have you in here. I hope to see you sometime soon, and we will catch you later. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming with the carrot machine. That job's gonna lose you so much money, Captain Duckman. I don't even want to talk about it, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, guys, friendly reminder, we are on the front page of Twitch. We are playing Farm Sim 25, and if you guys don't know me, my name is Ultrasaurus. I'm an IRL farmer. I help out on a farm with a lot of animals. I also have a Bachelor of Science in Biology, so if you guys have questions about animals from, like, a farming or biological perspective, or have any questions for Farm Sim 25, please let me know. We're having a lot of fun. We're having a good time. I have 11 skills, 2 pets as a level 9 hunter on the EU server, Crafton. We do a variety of sim games. We do a lot of different sim games. Train sims, flight sims, racing sims, off-roading sims, trucking sims, car mechanic sims, you name it. Excuse me? What? It's factory sims, like Satisfactory and Factorio. I got there. Oh, on the oh, you took offense to the EU servers comment. We don't really play the Sims. Simulation Sims. Did anyone else listen to Dan Megan's music and like it, or is it just me? I have dibble-dabbled in Supermarket Sim. You are not wrong. Zombie Sims? Those are most survival games, though. That's more survival. Supermarket Together was unhinged and violent. Robot was alright. Okay, I'll take it. What about Sold? Did you listen to Sold? You hauled 163,000 tons of silage the other day. Oh my goodness. That is a lot. We are currently on our way to do some nighttime gallivanting in a carrot field to harvest carrots because someone thought it was a good idea to accept that job. Not me. Dude, never choose the root vegetables. It's just... Four kilometers an hour and a dream. Dude, root vegetables and sugarcane is the bane of my existence. The worst part is all these jokes are lost in Ultra because she is uncultured or something. What are you guys quoting? What artist are you quoting? Are you quoting Backstreet Boys? Are you quoting Headley? Is it Backstreet Boys or Headley? I don't know. Is it Headley? Oh, Alanis Morissette song. Dude, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Listen.
We're harvesting carrots, right? That's happening? Wait, do I not have storage for it? Am I just dumping the carrots onto the field there? Wait, you can't hold the carrots? Don't get in here and help! I have a tractor and a thing back home. Yes. Man, this is not fun. Who thought that this field would be a good idea? Oh my god. Apparently I haven't done carrots in a while. I did carrots in Farm Sim 22, but I clearly, like, blocked that out of my memory because it was like a fever dream. Do other cars try to crowd you and sound the horn? Sometimes. I don't know those references, Crafton. I really don't. I really don't. Trying to think of what other fun animal facts I know that I haven't shared tonight. A lot of fun animal facts. Howdy, howdy, Hives. How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome. These carrots are really worth the investment? No, they're not. I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. Animal fun facts. I have a lot of them. Chat. What is the name? Horses don't always sleep standing up, sports fan. If they feel very comfortable and they feel very safe, they'll actually sleep lying down. Horses primarily sleep standing up because they are prey animals and they have a mechanism in their legs that lock their legs into place. And it's a prey mechanic, right? Because if you have something coming at you, chasing after you, you can run away faster from it if you are standing. But if a horse feels very safe, very comfortable, very trusting in its environment, it will sleep lying down. Well, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate you. There's a way for solo players, Stefan. There is, but it's like, you basically pile it into the field and then you have something else that picks it up off of the ground after. Cows sleep mostly standing up? No, mostly horses. Cows will lie down. Same with bunnies? Oh, really? Oh, that's actually really cute. I didn't know that. Fun facts. I know a lot of fun facts, I just don't know which ones to share. Did you know... Axel, hello from Canada. We're doing all right. How are you? Sheep need to be shorn every year. We have selectively bred sheep over thousands of years or hundreds of years so that they produce a lot of wool. Therefore, it is necessary to, it's called shearing them. It's when you take the wool off of them. It's necessary to do that every single year. If you do not shear a sheep, it will keep growing wool and it'll grow and grow and grow. And it gets to the point where, to give you an example, there was a farmer who had lost their ram out in the forest for, I think, 2 years. And by the time they found it, it had 100 or 200 pounds of wool on it. And it was so heavy with wool, it couldn't even eat anymore. It had so much wool, it literally couldn't eat grass with its mouth. Field number 91. No, you gotta get a tractor and a bin from the main farm. There is a big bin and there's a small bin, big bin. No, Big Ben is... I don't know where Big Ben is. I don't know. Just grab whatever bin. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we've selectively bred sheep for long enough that now that they basically can't live without us. They keep producing wool, and they grow so much wool that they flat out can't eat at some point. Was this in New Zealand? It might have been, Kitty. Yeah, no, I can't remember where it happened in the world. But yeah, Crafton knows about it. When they finally shore that ram, it was just so much smaller. How's the AI? It's okay. It has moments of brilliance and moments of not so much brilliance. What? Then dump it in the silo. The silo's just right down that way. Yeah, mods, if we can get a permit for Crofton, I would appreciate that. Crofton has a link for it. Basically, it shows you, you know... Oh, is it Shrek the Sheep? Did Bink grab it already? It was 27 kilograms of fleece, so that's like 60 pounds or so. But yeah. There's a lot of things that we've done to animals through selective breeding where these animals are no longer able to actually kind of function without having some form of human intervention anymore. Sheep are one of those animals. Will there be a workshop for players to add mods? Unsure, Barking, unsure. Who got the wool? It wasn't that much. In the grand scheme of wool, it wasn't that much. It's whoever shore him. Yeah. Dunk, hurry up. Don't drive into the trees, Dunk. Sheep are social animals and live in herds. Correct. They tend to follow the leader, even when the leader is in danger. Yeah, sheep aren't sheep are very herd mentality animals, right? Absolutely. Their instinct to follow the herd is greater than their awareness of the surroundings. Male sheep live in bachelor herds. I didn't know that. While females live in nursery herds. Okay. Spiritus, it's really good. It's really fun. Dunk, dunk, dunk of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. Kind of like lemmings. Is that art? Here. Y'all go for it. Go for it. Eon coming with a raid party of 24. Welcome, welcome, raiders. How are you guys all doing? It's so good to see you. Thanks for coming in here. Barking Mad Dad. I played Farm Sim 15, Farm Sim 17, Farm Sim 19, and 22. Eon, how are you enjoying Farm Sim 25? It is so good to see you, friend. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. If you guys don't know Eon, Eon is a good friend of the stream. They also really love dinosaurs too. They are a fantastic content creator, and they play a lot of simulation games as well. I would highly recommend you guys check them out.
Hey,
and for those of you that are coming with the raid that don't know who the heck I am, hello and welcome. My name is Ultrasaurus. I'm a mixed-race Canadian streamer, and we do a lot of simulation, survival, and strategy games here. I also work on a small farm. I do work and take care of a lot of animals, as well as I do have a Bachelor of Science in Biology, and I have a lot of educational background when it comes to animals in agriculture. It was lost for 6 years? Oh my god. Humans are an interesting type of social animals in that we are routinely take the role of the herd member with another species, then manipulate that role for food. Guess so. EV Snacks, Barking Mad Dad, and King Captain Laura, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome. Ian, how was your playthrough? You played 12 hours of the Asia map. Let's go, dude. Let's go. The maps are fantastic, aren't they? They're really, really detailed. Despite living alongside dinosaurs, pterosaurs were not dinosaurs. This is correct. Pterosaurs are flying reptiles. Oh, sorry, you just said that.
Hey,
and belong to a different group called Pterosauria. Also, pterosaurs were the first vertebrates to achieve powered flight, long before birds and bats. This is correct. Other things like there were marine reptiles, like Mosasaurus, and there were other land reptiles like Dimetrodon that people also consider to be dinosaurs, but they're not quite dinosaurs. Other marine reptiles would be like Elasmosaurus and Plesiosaurus, and the Chirosaurus? Goodness, I'm forgetting the names of the dinosaurs right now. But yeah, there's a big difference between reptiles and dinosaurs. They're not both the same things. Additionally, the act and the biology of the reoccurring theme of things like light and similar body shapes is called, oh my goodness, I'm really tired. It's just the letter H. Yeah, I'm a biologist. I know what I'm talking about.
Listen.
Convergent evolution. Jim, thank you. I'm thinking of the letter H for like the bones. It's
Hey, listen.
there's another term for, sorry, this is a different evolutionary term. It has to do with bones and how they're all the same, but we're all different species. But anyways, convergent evolution is the concept that when you have a successful body type, I'll tell you in a second. 9, 8, it's 8. When you have a successful body type in nature, you'll see it reoccur on a pretty regular basis. There's actually a very specific term for the concept of the reoccurrence of crab-like creatures in evolutionary terms. Crabs have reoccurred in evolution on Earth 5 different separate times. Hurry up, Dunk! I need to raise the thing? Oh. Sorry. Dunk is like, what are you doing? Is it carcinization? Yeah, it's super cool, hey? And blind dinosaurs are, do you think thesaurus? Literally. Hi, Skippy, how are you? Welcome. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little tired here. I'm good to go. I'm happy to stream, but I've been streaming for like 10 hours every day since Friday, so... Whew. If, I'm forgetting words, please forgive me. Homogeneous evolution, yeah, homology, that's the same bones, but in different, like, body types. We will all turn into crabs in the end anyways. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. Crabs are super efficient. They really are. The eye is a good indicator of this, being a successful organ. The eye continues to persist and having evolved multiple lines of evolutionary experimentation. Eyes are super neat. I'll wait for the ads to end, but I have some really cool stuff to talk about the Cambrian period. Did you see what I named the server? Huh? Yeah, with 2 people. What do you mean? Huh? I think it's the angle. There. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
Hey, listen.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
It's walking this way.
Salberry, coming at the rate. Oh my goodness, this is fine. Super great. Take my berries. It's your fate. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys are all doing well. If we can get a shout out for Salberry, I would really appreciate that, guys. Sal is an amazing, fantastic female content creator. She is so incredibly entertaining. She was playing Enshrouded. We had so much fun with Enshrouded the other night. Sal, how was your stream? Please tell us all about it. If you guys don't know who I am, welcome. My name is Ultrasaurus. I'm a mixed race Canadian streamer, and we do a lot of simulation, survival, and strategy games. Tonight we are playing Farm Sim 25. We've been playing this since Friday, and we're having a lot of fun. I am an IRL farmer. I take care of a lot of animals, as well as I also have a Bachelor of Science in Biology. We talk a lot about biological things here as well. If you guys have any questions for me, any questions about the gameplay, please let me know. But Sal, please tell us all about your stream, guys. If you are not following Sal, you are missing out. She's hilarious. She's fantastic. She's a goodness gracious, a hoot and a half. I've been playing Friday since nonstop. Yeah, literally. Only got to the new area. Let's go. That's the snowy area, right? So much to see. Do you have cows? Do you have chickens? Do you have titties?
Hey, listen.
Talon, thanks for the follow. And Skies Mashify, thanks for the follow too. How are you guys doing? It's so good to see you. Sal, thanks so much for the raid, dude. I do. Alas, I cannot rename them. Oh, nuts. You hate to see that, right? But yeah, Sal, thank you again for coming in here with the raid. If we can get another shout out for Sal, I would appreciate that. I apologize in advance, guys. I'm getting a little sleepy, so if it sounds like I'm having a hard time gathering my words, it's just because I'm getting a little tired here. I could probably go for a coffee, to be quite honest. Sal, thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Sal, I would love to have you hang out with us, but if it's late for you and you gotta go and take care of things, I totally understand too. But Sal, do you think you would ever play Farm Sim 25? Can you not play this game single player? You can. There's just different modes to do this. So with this farming, with what I'm doing, you would basically dump it onto the ground then if you were playing... Sorry, I'm swerving. I'm swerving. He's like, good lord, woman next to me. You would basically dump it on the ground and then you would use another vehicle to pick it up. Because we have Duncan here, we can harvest them like this. They take forever. No, they really do, Sal. They really do. Stop.
Hey, listen.
Do you need to empty that? I think you need to empty that. We'll do the dump. It should tell you where. On the map, it should highlight it. Or Coastal can tell you. I farmed the heck out of some rice today, or yesterday. Okay, bye Dunk, see you later, have a good time. Yeah, I know. I love how you don't have to cultivate short grain rice. I know, right? It's really great. What was I gonna talk to you guys about? I was gonna talk about evolution. You checked! Sal, please play it, please play it. This game is so much fun. So we were talking about evolution.
Hey,
And
listen.
we were talking about eyes. And so, fun fact, guys. Also, everybody who came in over the raid and came in with a follow, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate you guys. Did someone say evolution? Hey Gord, how you doing? It's good to see you. So, the Cambrian period. It is the time in Earth's evolutionary history that is attested for kind of a lot of new animal body types, species, all kind of came to fruition during the Cambrian period. During the Cambrian, life still existed in the ocean. We still didn't have animals on land. But what sped up evolution and the appearances of new species was, and it can be all attested to, the evolution of eyes. Once predator and prey could see each other, no, it was the evolution of eyes. Once predator and prey could see each other, that started the evolutionary arms race between prey and predator, constantly evolving to either be better equipped for prey or be better equipped to escape from the predators. The two main species that I can think of right off the top of my head were the trilobites, which were like a kind of a herbivore, very friendly, didn't prey on other things, and I'm gonna use the Anomalocaris as an example, but recent science points to Anomalocaris actually not being strong enough to actually bite into trilobites. But initially, when this first started, they had very, very basic eyes and very basic eyesight. Like, not the type of sight that we see today. But because of the evolution of eyes, we had this huge explosion in species and and different forms all throughout the Cambrian period, which is really, really cool. And fun fact, we can trace the evolution of humans and our species back to the Cambrian period. The earliest species that we can kind of consider our, I guess, home base organism, it was called Pikaia. Pikaia is the earliest known chordata species. Basically, chordata is defined by kind of the evolution of some sort of central nervous system in the spine, which is I believe Pikaia had, it was called the notochord. And so Pikaia was this little worm-like little pooter thing living its best life in the Cambrian Ocean, trying to stay out of everyone's business because it was really small and it was like, goodness gracious, we can't defend ourselves against anyone in here. We gotta just like not fight and stay out of things. The notochord, that is not what I said. And so, we can trace our evolutionary history all the way back to Pikaia. And a key, again, what I already said, a key defining point of the chordata family, which is what we're a part of, is a central nervous system, that notochord, or as we have it here as humans, the spinal cord, right? It's really cool. I don't know, it's just this little pooter thing in the Cambrian period, just floating around, trying to live its best life, and we have so many animals and species and cool things that evolved from it. And yeah, actually, fun fact, guys, I believe both in Canada, BC and Alberta are key places where we have found very important Cambrian fossils. There's the Burgess Shale. Is that in BC or in Alberta? I can't remember. But over time, the movement of Earth has basically forced layers of the Earth that were in the ocean during the Cambrian period up into the mountains and were exposed to the air and the elements. And we were able to discover all of these trilobites, Anomalocaris, Pikaia, all these really cool evolutionary Cambrian species in the Burgess Shale that gave us a glimpse, a snapshot of Cambrian life. And there's so many different species of trilobites, and if you observe trilobites throughout the Cambrian period, you can actually see and observe the evolution of eyes, and you can see how they go from very basic eyesight to, I'm gonna say, slightly more complex eyes, because they're still not as complex as what you and I are using right now with our eyes. But you can even observe the evolution of eyes, which is so cool. But I think I don't know, notochord, yes, Trison, that's what I said. It's in BC, thank you. But I don't know, I just think that's really cool. I think that the whole explosion of species and evolution and speciation occurring due to the dichotomy between the predator-prey relationship is so neat. So neat. Sorry, I love the Cambrian period. I love evolution. I love science. Sorry, I just spent like so long talking about it. You did not expect to learn about evolution today? Pikaia. You can thank everything today due to Pikaia. If we were to find life on other planets, there could be a high probability that they would be crab-like species. Honestly, yeah. Sputtle, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you all for the follows. And Sal, thank you for coming in here with the raid. If we can get one more shout out for Sal, I would really appreciate that. Everyone should look up Luca. It's, Oli, it's Luca. Luca. I don't think there's an I. It's the... Oh my god. Luca? It's the last... Why am I messing this up? It's the common ancestor of all life. Oh, is it for insects? Is it? Luca, guys. Luca is the last... Why can't I remember? It's basically the common ancestor for all life. Last universal common ancestor. essentially, Dunk, are you coming back? You just got here? Oh my god, dude, it takes so long. The last common universal ancestor. So, we can attest all of life on Earth, to this one common universal ancestor. But no, they're doing their own things. Essentially, life didn't occur on Earth once. It happened multiple times, but it wasn't necessarily successful. Luca, the last universal common ancestor, was the form of life on Earth that was successful and was the basis, the roots of the tree for all of life that we now see on Earth. We have, like, life probably existed before Luca, but it wasn't successful and it didn't survive. Sangster, I would consider that. I would consider that. Big thanks for the shout out. I appreciate that. It's really cool stuff. It's really, really cool stuff. So, kind of transitioning into astrobiology a little bit. The reason why we have life here on Earth is because we have carbon, which is a very stable element here. And carbon is the basis and the backbone for all of life. Carbon, in chemistry terms, it has 4 valence electrons, and it has a very high electronegativity, which means it can make multiple bonds with different elements, and it can hold those bonds very strongly. There is arguments for life on other planets that could be silicon-based, which sounds silly, but silicon on the periodic table, it also has 4 valence electrons, meaning it can make 4 bonds with other elements. But the reason why life here on Earth isn't silicon-based is silicon has a lower electronegativity, which means the bonds that it forms are not as strongly linked as carbon. So here on Earth, that's why we have carbon-based life. You hear that term a lot. But theoretically, in different conditions, in a different environment, on a different planet, we could theoretically have silicon-based life. So if there's a lot of silicon available, and the conditions of a exoplanet somewhere else in the solar system were favorable, you could actually see silicon-based life forms versus the carbon-based life forms that we see here on Earth today. Playing now, trying to figure things out in Farm Zone 25. Country Boy, if you have questions, let me know. Silly corn? Silicon. Silicon. Have you ever read about the Miller-Urey experiment? That sounds really familiar, Tooth Fairy. Can you talk more a little bit about that? Yes! Shadowman, that's very right. Oxygen was a massive devastation to life on Earth. Absolutely! So, for those of you that don't know, the majority of Earth's atmosphere was primarily carbon dioxide. We didn't have a lot of oxygen. And I believe it was 3 billion years ago, chat, you can correct me on this, 3 billion years ago, we had the evolution of photosynthetic life. We had photosynthetic bacteria, things like cyanobacteria that would form mats like stromatolites. Stromatolites are these weird little lumps that we find on ocean shores in very distinct parts of the world that are fossilized mats of photosynthetic bacteria from 3 million years ago. So we know billion. We know 3 billion years ago, photosynthetic bacteria evolved. And photosynthetic bacteria, this was bad news for everyone else because, goodness gracious, the carbon dioxide rich environment was amazing. They consumed carbon dioxide. They loved it. They lived off of this. But as a byproduct of their metabolism, just like plants that you see today, they consumed carbon dioxide and they excreted oxygen gas. And this was very, oh, I'm so sorry, Tooth Fairy. Let me, if a mod wants to copy paste that back into chat, that's fine. I'm so sorry, Tooth Fairy. There was a badly placed period in there somewhere. The majority wasn't nitrogen. It was mostly carbon dioxide. And so when this photosynthetic bacteria and these life forms started becoming very predominant, this was bad news for other organisms because it basically, I mean, this took millions and at least 1 billion years to happen, but essentially we went from an Earth that was very carbon dioxide rich to having more oxygen in it, which is bad news for everybody who needed carbon dioxide to breathe. And there are organisms, there are bacteria that oxygen gas, oxygen in the environment is like, it's poisonous to them. They can't live off of that. And so we can actually, besides the evidence of stromatolites in certain parts of the world, we can see the exact moment that oxygen became more predominant in the atmosphere because oxygen causes oxidization. And so there was a lot of iron in the ocean, and when iron combines with oxygen, it oxidizes it to rust. And so when you look at the layers of the earth, the layers of the crust, you can actually see the moment that this photosynthetic bacteria had such a huge impact on evolution on Earth, because there's actually literally a layer of rust. There's a layer of rust that you can see approximately 3 billion years ago, and that's due to the buildup and accumulation of oxygen combining with iron in the oceans. I don't know, I think it's really, sorry, you guys have me on a tandem, you guys have me on an evolutionary tandem, and I love this stuff, and it's super fun. Oh. Yeah, you can measure, you can look at the Earth's crust, you can look at the layers, it's called stratigraphy. You can look at the layers of rock and you can see exactly where this happened. And this is actually how we have figured out and found out that the dinosaurs primarily passed away due to a huge asteroid. The asteroid had a large amount of iridium in it, and so in all parts of the world, 65 million years ago, in the rock layers all over the world, there's traces of iridium in a very specific layer. And that is a part of the evidence that we have that there was a huge catastrophic asteroid that hit Earth 65 million years ago. Did it kill all of the dinosaurs? No. But it was a catastrophic enough event that they could no longer sustain themselves as a species. Stratigraphy, layers of rock, and analyzing them, it's really cool. It tells us so much about Earth. It tells us so much about prehistoric life. It's really cool. 5.5 to 5.6% of the entire crust of Earth is iron, so mapping oxidization is pretty clear. Yeah, no, it is. It is. Did we talk about how multicellular organisms evolved twice? I don't know much about that, Clemmy. Question, when this change happened, this was before the dinosaurs, right? Oh, way before the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs existed from 260 million years ago to 65 million years ago. The oxidization of the atmosphere and the Earth happened 3 billion years ago. The great oxidation. Yeah, guys, am I off? It's roughly 3 billion years, right? I just want to make sure I have my math right. Yeah, iridium with an I. 2.4 to 2. Okay, hold on. What about the evolution of cyanobacteria? Was that 3 billion years ago? What was 3 billion years ago? I'm trying to get my numbers right here. I used to get tested on this stuff. There's a really good book I recommend called The Ends of the World. Tooth Fairy, what is it about? Is that before or after the evolution of multicellular life? That would be after. So if you have cyanobacteria, if you have photosynthetic life, you already have multicellular life. Multicellular life refers to more than just single-celled individuals. So single-celled individuals is bacteria. And there's the concept that several single-celled organisms consumed one another and kind of kept living. So we ended up with things called organelles. Organelles are basically, if you think of our body, we're humans, we have organs. Cells have things called organelles, which are basically organs for the cells. And so the evolution of multicellular life all began with, I guess this is like eukaryotic cells is what I'm referring to, where the engulfing of other cells, they basically didn't quite get digested and they remained inside the initial cell, and they became functional parts of that main cell. Duke Henry coming into the raid, Party 20, welcome, Raiders. How are you guys all doing? It's so good to see you. Welcome. I hope you guys are all doing well. Being a shout out for Duke, I would appreciate that. What were you playing? What were you up to? Please tell us all about your stream. It's about Earth's big 5 mass extinctions. Yeah, Tooth Fairy, I'd be interested in reading about it. I think the most decimating extinction was the one between the Permian and the Triassic period, which is about like 260 million years ago, correct? Dude, you were just chatting. What were you chatting about? Thanks so much for coming in here with the raid. I really do appreciate you. Oh, you guys had a lovely stream. If you guys don't know who I am, welcome. My name is Ultrasaurus. We are a mixed race Canadian streamer. We play a lot of simulation games, and tonight we're playing Farm Sim 25. We're having a lot of fun. We're currently harvesting carrots, which is riveting stuff. Really riveting stuff. And we're having a good time. We're talking a lot about science. We're talking about the evolution of Earth. And we're having a really, really good time. $3 billion years ago was the first traces of single-cell life. Oh, I'm mixing things up then. Thank you for that. Thank you for correcting it. Cyanobacteria is 2.1 billion years ago. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, but there was some evidence for them as far as 2.7 billion years ago. Okay, so like if we're rounding, like 3 billion isn't that far off, right? Are you full? Okay, go, go, go. Go, go, gadget. Drop the carrots off. We're actually almost done this field. Yeah. Not even... Don't think about that. Duke, what is scam baiting? I don't know what that is. Can you explain? I don't understand what that is. How do you automate it? You would have to dump the carrots on the ground. And then... So for the harvesters... You would use any of these, but then you would need to... Oh, where do we find it? You would need to use an auger, I think, to grab it. Is it forage harvesting? I get confused about this. No, that's not it. You would need to use a forage wagon. No, no, these don't take... Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Root crops. No. Vegetables. Chad, is there a better way for it? I thought you could load it up into a wagon, but maybe I'm crazy. You can. It's not... Oh. Press escape. Click on the vehicle you're in. Oh. Is it a forage wagon? But it says it doesn't pick up carrots or root vegetables.
Listen.
Maybe that was a mod that I was using. Trison says you need a bucket with a skid steer. That's weird though. I don't know. It's in special? There's no special category.
Listen.
It's not a thing. Simple-minded, Haroj, and Noah, thank you for the follows. Welcome. You call scammers? Oh, gotcha. So you basically call the people that,
Listen. Hey, listen.
Holy guacamole. We just had
Hey,
17,000 followers. Stop. Stop. No, we didn't. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate that. Oh my god.
Hey, listen.
Y'all are amazing and I appreciate you. Thank you. What? Liam, can you post about that in our Discord?
listen.
Are you willing to do that? I would love to look that up. Thank you all so much. And, Duke, thank you for the... Oh my goodness. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good time streaming. I didn't know you could stream that. How is Farm Sim 25 compared to 22? So much better. Very, very worth it. I'm just catching up with chat a little bit here, guys. This is really interesting. Series on Netflix about possible life forms on other planets. Yeah, that's all about astrobiology. I love it. I actually did take a course on astrobiology in university. It was really great. Can you PlayStation play with people who are playing on the PC? You can, Country Boy, if they have it enabled. Yes. The Permian-Triassic extinction was 250 million years ago. It was the largest mass extinction before the dinosaurs. Correct. Correct. Basically, we kind of had one landmass. I believe the Permian-Triassic extinction still involved Pangea. But the Earth was way too hot, way too warm due to volcanic activity and tectonic activity, and we were all kind of right there at the equator, so the only places that you could really survive and live during the Permian-Triassic extinction was towards the poles or by the water. Duke, what was the funniest person that you called? What happened? Most of the talk, like evolution tried multiple times, arms race like with the eyes, it reminded me of the blind watchmaker. Oh, interesting. Super cool. Just catching up in the chat right now, guys, making sure I don't miss anything. Kate, thank you guys so much. Full stream to 20K. Oh my goodness, if we had 20,000 followers in here, I would lose my marbles. I would absolutely lose my marbles. How do I get more than 2 camera views on PC Farm Sim 25? I don't think you can. It's just third person and first person, dude. What are those images? Wait, why do we have images of different crops in this thing? What? Hey Freeze, thanks for the follow, welcome. Pangea, Sangster, Pangea was a time in Earth's history where all of Earth's continents were together in a single landmass. And that existed, I believe, during the Triassic period. I might be wrong. I think during the Permian-Triassic period, Pangea existed. Chat can correct me, though. Can you lose something you never had? True, true, true. Supposed to be cameras? No, I don't know how to do that. Triple Psycho Gaming, thanks for the follow too. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with the stream tonight. It means so much to me. Again, we do a lot of simulation games here. I work on a farm. I know a lot about the animals that we take care of. We also play Farm Sim. If you have questions about the farm that I work on or Farm Sim, I'm more than happy to answer them. Additionally, I do have a Bachelor of Science in Biology. I have a lot of weird, eclectic information that I've collected over the years that I went to university. So if you have questions about Ocean conservation and sustainability. Intensified agriculture with animal welfare and ethics. Aquaculture, birds, insects, horses, or dinosaurs. I have information. Thank you, Triple. Thank you. Neonta was multicellular life that appeared shortly after the cyanobacteria. It's believed that a rapid drop in oxygen levels led them to go extinct. Oh my goodness, Clammy, I didn't know about that. When did that come to light? My courses didn't teach me about that at all. The ultimate FFA can. Let me back up here so I don't get in your guys' way. Let's go. I blame Quiet for this job. Quiet was like, yeah, let's just like do carrots. It's like, bro chose the biggest carrot field ever, man. But yeah, I think the Permian period is like really, really cool, and I would argue there's many points in Earth's history that were monumental for life on Earth, but the Permian period captures my attention. I think definitely thinking about the arms race between prey and predator is really appealing to me. Fun fact, do you guys know about the predator-prey arms race between a very, 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 it's not poisonous, it's... What's it called when you eat it? No, it's poisonous, sorry. Poisonous is the word. The very poisonous salamander and the garter snake. Do you guys know about that? Male ducks versus female ducks? What about it? It's such a cool evolutionary arms race. Yeah, no, it's poisonous. So essentially, there's a salamander in the Pacific Northwest that is poisonous. And there are a species of snakes called the garter snake that consume it. Now, over time, evolutionary arms race, the garter snake has built up immunity to the poison of the... Is it a newt or a salamander? I can't remember. But they built up immunity, and so I think it's a newt. Or newts or salamanders the same thing now? Now I don't know. I'm like, wait a minute. I think it's the same thing. But anyways, these salamanders have become increasingly more poisonous to combat the predation from the garter snake. And it's this back and forth evolutionary arms race where eventually we have a salamander that is so incredibly poisonous that if you didn't know about the garter snake, it has no business being that poisonous in its environment. It's close enough. I like to try to stay, like, you know, accurate and on point, though, right? And the thing is, though, there's, like, evolutionary, there's gives and takes, though, right? In evolution, if you invest a lot of energy to producing a lot of poison or to producing or adapting to poison immunity, you lose out in other areas. And so I think they've finally hit this cap where if the salamander becomes any more poisonous, it loses survivability aspects in other parts of its life. And if the garter snakes gain any more poison immunity, they also lose out on other survivability aspects outside of being able to eat these nudes. And so it's really cool. Yeah, no, it's amazing that, like, we have these parts of life and parts of evolution where it's just like some ridiculous stuff has happened and it only has to do with an interaction between two species. But now it's like I'm pretty sure if you just look at the salamander, you get poisoned at this point. That's how poisonous it is, you know? It's 1.5 billion years earlier than what we thought, Clemmy. Oh, interesting. Really cool. Yeah, you can call it an equilibrium, but it's more so a balance, right? It's like, think about when you guys make characters in video games. You guys can put points into different areas, right? And so when you put more and more points into strength, you lose those points in charisma. And it's the same thing with nature. When you put a lot of points into producing poison and being a very poisonous thing, you lose out on other survivability aspects like, I don't know, ability to run away, ability to survive different temperatures. Like, the energy, you only have so much, and when you focus it into one area, you lose out in other areas. I just got poisoned thinking about it, literally, dude. Where do all my points go? Liam, you reflect on that, dude. You reflect on that. One of the really cool courses that I took in university was called Evolutionary Ecology. And it's the concept that species evolve due to the ecology of the environment that they're in. Not due to other species, but the ecology. And it was like the most mind-blowing course I've ever taken. Very difficult. It's very difficult to measure and observe and write scientific papers about evolutionary ecology, but goodness gracious, did I learn a lot. Do I have a favorite rock? I do. My favorite rock is granite. Don't take it for granted. Thank you for coming to the stream. Appreciate it, guys. Ice, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Serio was like, we're gone. We're out. See you later, chat. I didn't know this. All newts are salamanders. All salamanders are poisonous. If you were to accidentally ingest their toxins, it can make you very sick. California newts are quite poisonous because their skin secretes tetrodotoxins. The same toxin found in pufferfish. Oh, no way. Found the paper on the newt snake thing. Yeah, Mr. Corb. It's totally a thing. Zeta, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. You back? What do you want? Why are you looking at me? Our contract ran out of time? Quiet? I swear to God. He's not even here, but I swear to God, quiet. No, we're not doing this. It's done. No. This is getting... No, I'm done with this. No more picking contracts with carrots. No more giving Quiet the ability to do anything in this game anymore. Goodness gracious, dude.
Hey, listen.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Chat, we're sleeping. No, we're sleeping till the next day. It's not happening. What's the next follower count objective? Probably 18k. It's a nice and easy goal. Also, if we didn't already get a shout out for Gord, I would really appreciate that, guys. Gord is a good friend of the stream. Plays a lot of cozy, super fantastic games. Really good vibes in their channel. Oh, this is a bug. Dunk, can you sign it as an admin and sleep till the next day? It's not gonna let me do it. Yeah, it's really weird. But check out Gord. They're fantastic. They're amazing. They're doing a lot of Enshrouded. Highly recommend them. Gord, thank you so much for hopping in here and hanging out with us, dude. Let me catch up with chat. Oh. Never take it for granted. Crafton, come on, dude. Come on. Do you take your history for granted? I'm leaving. That's almost as good as the New Holland tractor. Ooh, Tiger's Eye. That's nice. You did your... Go to the house. The house has the sleepy thing. Go house. Go house. Yeah. You did your zoology dissertation on the effects of pollution on amphibian ecosystems. Oh, amphibians are extremely vulnerable to pollution. That's why the majority of animals that are extinct or endangered or threatened are amphibians. Because amphibians, they're able to absorb oxygen and chemicals through their skin, which makes them particularly vulnerable to extraneous chemicals and all sorts of horrible things. You can confirm newts and salamanders are the same, but also not. Okay. Interesting. Farms and contracts are not scheduled on an evolutionary timescale. No, they're not. They're not. Okay, I'll just fast forward. Oh, that's a really nice memory data entry. That's so nice. We'd eat some stuff or not, and then I think we went home. I guess some things never leave you. Wait, what? Okay, guys, we gotta fast forward time because the game is being silly right now. Bananas! Carrots are banned forever. Micaiah, there's a limit for contracts. Oogla, the graphics are a lot better, dude. They're a lot better. I'm seeing writings that science is finally coming around to my point of view. Neanderthals having never gone extinct. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, that checks out. Why are we minus $20,000 in the hole? Quiet. Did Coastal? No, I think Quiet took the carrot contract. Please don't blame Quiet. I took that contract. Dude, you had the opportunity to blame someone else and have my anger directed at someone else. Yet here you are in chat, taking responsibility. And I'm gonna be very blunt and very honest with you. If I were you, I think I would have continued to have lied about that. I'm just saying. You could have thrown Quiet under the bus. Under the bus. Okay? Hey Tina, how you doing? Did I say something about coastal erosion and conservation? I didn't, but if you want to talk about coastal erosion and the intertidal zone, I can talk about that too if you'd like. Is this done? It's a... Oh, it's ready to harvest. For a second, it looked like it said withered, and I was like, wait, what? Okay, we're gonna harvest the rice. Man. Okay, no more root vegetable contracts. Coastal, how did you not know, dude? You talk about farming carrots? I don't want to talk about farming carrots. We just blame Tanner? We could, but Coastal's already taken responsibility. Yeah, you can plant rice. Yeah, the land becomes paddies. These were soaked before. These were completely flooded. Cool. Let me look at the fields. If someone wants to harvest the grass again and turn it into silage, you guys can do that. If anything, you guys can do a joint effort between someone can mow the grass and someone can windrow it. That's a good use of time. Okay, lower. Start this up. Hold H. Steering assist. working. Oh, another number of headlands. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, Raul, we're doing all right. How are you? How goes the rice? It's ricin'. No potato contracts. No. Why am I not harvesting rice? It's ready, right? It says ready to harvest. Why is this not working? What? Harvester on. Yeah, that's the GPS in the game. It's long grain rice raw. Do I need to use the regular harvester for it? Is it harvested with the combine? No, storage is not full. Regular harvester, no way. Okay. This harvester is not for long grain rice. Hold on. This harvester is... Oh. No, yeah, it does long grain rice. Wait, why are you guys telling me it doesn't? Oh, sorry, the Iseki. Sorry, I was like, this one does. What do you mean? Raul, how have you been doing? Guys, check out Raul. Raul is a fantastic content creator. They are also doing a lot of Farm Sim 25. I would highly recommend you guys check them out. They are amazing. We appreciate the heck out of them. Raul, I hope we're doing well. And Tina, would you say this game is hard to get into? Tina, in all honesty, it's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy, but with enough piss and vinegar and determination, it's not hard. Tina, I actually am hosting a server just for the Women's Guild too, if you were interested in joining that. But Tina, if you have any questions about this game, I am more than happy to answer them, and so is my community. This game, if you wanted to get into it, you could get into it. I believe in you. You could absolutely do it. Tina, you absolutely could, for sure. Just, if you need any help, shoot me a message, let me know, but I think you could definitely do this. And we got it, guys. We got it. Oh, so some of it rotted. And so it begins. We love that. Tina, what I'll do is I'll do another shout out for the server. I gave out a lot of keys towards the Women's Guild members, and I posted the server info there, but I'll do another post about it separately from that. No, I mean, a part of the appeal to this is absolutely the challenge, yeah. Ready to Tina is such an excellent username. It is, isn't it? It is. Tina, what have you been up to, by the way? If we can get a shout out for Tina, I would really appreciate that. Tina, I hope you've been doing well. It's such a cool mug. It's Yeti. I like Yeti mugs here. Thanks, guys. You were playing Enshrouded. I am so envious. I've been wanting to touch Enshrouded again. So right now, guys, we are harvesting long grain rice. I really want to make instant noodles. The blue letters in the back are so cool. Wait, what blue letters? Where are you seeing that? This is Ultrasaurus. The blue letters in... Oh! That. Yeah, that has my name in it. Sorry, I was thinking about in-game, dude. I was like, what do you mean in-game? I don't see blue letters. Zephan, welcome to being a farmer. This collective, this is not a mod. This is in-game for Farm Sim 25. This is base game, dude. The updates are so good, right? They're so good. And now there's Farm Sim 25. Yeah, there's no time for anything, am I right? I could invite Farm Sim newbies and teach a class about how to play it. I could, just not when I'm streaming, right? Hi Nick, how are you? So cool. It's so cool, right? It's kind of hard to do it when I'm streaming myself. Guys, friendly reminder, we do have front page coverage on Twitch. For everyone getting to know me, my name is Ultrasaurus. I'm a mixed race Canadian streamer. We do a bunch of simulation, survival, and strategy games, and tonight we are playing Farm Sim 25. I also work on an IRL farm. I am a farmer. And we also have a Bachelor of Science in Biology. So if you guys have any questions about this game, from a farming perspective, from a biological perspective, if you guys want to have any questions about farm animals, I can try my best to answer it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It really means the world to me. Taruk, Streamzy, and C. Matova, thank you guys for the follows. And also, like, we just hit 17,000 followers tonight too, which is amazing and fantastic. So thank you all so much for the support. It really means the world to me. Thank you all so much. You guys are just fantastic. I can't hit the right line. No, it keeps going to that one. Okay, we're gonna go on our own here. We're gonna go on our own. Hi, stream. It's good to have you in here. Thanks for hanging out. Throw a small pumpkin. Jesus. Minus 20k. Soul Taker, I don't really want to talk about what happened, but hi, Coastal. Do you want to tell chat why we're 20k in the hole? Coastal knows why. Having GPS as default is so nice. So nice. It's generic long grain rice. Why does it matter if you are high school? I'm glad you've asked why it's important, why I talk about why I'm mixed raced. So for those of you that are getting to know me, I am half Caucasian, half Asian. And it has completely and utterly shaped who I am as a person. When you are... Lefty, don't even do this to me right now. When you are mixed race like me, you are a part of both cultures, but you are neither accepted into either of them. I'm not Asian enough to be Asian, and I'm not white enough to be white. I have been bullied my entire life, and I had people physically beating me up and doing horrible things to me and threatening me because they felt it was insulting that someone who was like me, who wasn't full Asian, was doing the same things as them. I've had people make some pretty horribly racist comments to me as someone who was half Asian. It has completely and utterly shaped me as a person. I love my culture. I love my upbringing. I love who I am as a person, but I mentioned that I'm mixed race because it has very much shaped who I am as a person today. I had someone when I was 7 years old, because I was half white. Oh, I don't want to cry on stream. Because I was half white and I was speaking Cantonese to them, they told me, don't you dare ever speak Cantonese to me ever again. You are a disgrace to all of Chinese people, and you should never speak that language. And I was 7 years old. I was 7 years old. And I stopped speaking Chinese. I stopped learning Cantonese because someone said this to me, right? I've had who I am as a person today, and my experiences are very shaped in being mixed race. If you speak Cantonese, I can speak basically what you can yell at a 3-year-old child. Whatever my grandma would yell at me when I was 3 years old, I can speak Cantonese. No, you have the best of both worlds, Axio, and you're so right, but we experience so much racism because we get racism from both ends, right? Again, being mixed race, being half Asian and half white, we're neither here nor there. We're both intrinsically a part of both cultures, but none at all. This is in Canada, and I live in Canada. This is a very multicultural country. Absolutely. I've had people stop me at the street. I've had people stop me at a bus stop. I was 16 years old, and I had some random man tell me, "Excuse me, are you half Asian?" 16-year-old me is like, I don't know how to react to this. Yes, I'm half Asian. He's like, oh, well, my wife is Filipino, and we're having children together, and I want to know what my children will look like. Sir, I'm half Chinese, and my dad doesn't look like you. And to generalize us and to put us all into one big group and lump is horrible. No, your children are not going to look like me. Just because I'm half Asian doesn't mean you can lump me into some one big fun group of Eurasian children. I had people growing up, and to be fair, to tell you guys, I've been very insecure about my appearance. You know, I wasn't very confident. Where I grew up, there was a very strong Asian influence, so I had a lot of Chinese friends. I don't have nice Chinese hair. I don't have straight, dark, heavy Chinese hair. I've got curly hair. It's frizzy. And they always told me every single day that I had ugly hair, that I had messy hair. Every single day of my life, from elementary school to high school, I had ugly, messy hair. And I remember one day, I remember being 14 years old and waiting for the bus stop. And I had finally had my hair done nicely at the hairdresser's. I had a haircut, and I felt so proud of myself. I felt so good of myself. And you know what my friend did? She looked at me, and she looked at me and my hair, and she said, "Oh, you look half decent today." My friends would intentionally speak Cantonese around me because they knew that I wouldn't fully understand. They had no need to speak Cantonese around me, but they did. Because they thought it was really funny that I didn't understand. I was constantly told that I was stupid, that I wouldn't be as good as everybody else because I was only half Chinese. I wasn't full. Which is, it's racist. It's horrible. It's racist and horrible. And then on the flip side, I've had people telling me that I would never get accepted into the university that I applied for because they only accept Asians. A, that's racist as hell. But B, I am Asian. Why would you say that? Anyways, so TLDR, This is why I talk about being mixed race. This is why when I introduce myself, I say, hey, my name is Ultrasaurus, and I'm a mixed race Canadian, because it sparks these conversations, because it educates people, because if you are not mixed race yourself, you don't know that this stuff happens, and it's really awful to feel like you're raised in a loving, fantastic family that's a part of two different, very fantastic cultures, but the world doesn't accept you. The world says you don't belong here. You're not Caucasian enough to be here. You're not Asian enough to be here. And so, it wasn't until I started talking to more mixed race individuals, and this happened fairly recently, by the way. It wasn't until recently that I realized that a lot of the bullying, a lot of the horrible things that I experienced as a child was racism. I just thought, growing up, I never attested this to me being mixed race. I never attested this to my culture. And I'm very thankful to my parents for never telling me, oh, people are being mean to you because you're being mixed race, because of how you were born. It sounds really weird and horrible, but it was almost better that I thought that people just hated me because they didn't like me. It was easier for a child's mind to be like, I'm doing something wrong, versus people hate me because of how I was born, right? And so it wasn't until I started talking to more Eurasians and mixed race individuals that I reflected on my life, thought about my upbringing, thought about all my experiences, and realized, I'm like, wow, this was all really racist. Like, this was because I'm neither here nor there. I'm half Caucasian, I'm half Asian. And so, anyways, I use this platform, guys. I'm here to tell my story. I'm here to make you aware of the fact that just because someone doesn't look like they're a particular race or they're from a particular culture doesn't mean that they're not, and doesn't make it any less worth. I've had some people say some extremely racist things about Asians around me because they didn't think I was Asian. They didn't think I was Chinese. And they thought that it was a safe place to be racist and to say some pretty horrendous and awful things to me, not knowing that my mother and my family is Chinese, right? I've had people not understand what being mixed race was. And when I tried to explain it, they said they finally had it looked like they finally understood it, and they said, oh, you're a half-breed. And that was their conclusion. They finally understood what I meant by being mixed race, and their conclusion was I was a half-breed. That I'm not fully a person. So, anyways, high school, thank you for asking. We're all about education here. We're all about talking about our experiences, and I don't often go into rants like this talking about being mixed race, but being mixed race, I love it. I love that I'm a part of two cultures. I love that I've gotten to experience so much of the world from both sides of my family. I think it's wonderful. I'm also here to tell you guys that it's also not easy. This is not broccoli, this is rice. I'm here to tell you guys that it's not easy, that we experience racism from both sides, and I'm here to tell my story to basically, if you're not mixed race, to educate you guys that this is what we go through, this is what we have to deal with. But at the same time, I also talk about this stuff because if you are mixed race out there, you're part of two different cultures, and you've been feeling like garbage about the way that people have been treating you, you are not alone. You are not alone. There are others who are also going through the same thing as you. I see you. I understand you, and you are not alone. Am I half Scandinavian? No, my Caucasian side is Scottish, Irish, and English. So the United Kingdom. Is it an Asian thing or a Canada thing? It has to be being...
Hey, listen.
I would say it's... Part of me... It's when you are a part of two very distinctly different cultures. That's when you really see this happening in full force. Looking back, there are a lot of things that were racist. Conversation is important. Absolutely, Tina. Absolutely. And the more people we know that go through these terrible things, the more that we can, like, understand that we're not alone in this, right? No, Ungla, my friends were horrible, and I'm so glad I moved on from them. I moved actually to a new area in town, and I had much better friends, and they weren't this awful to me. So that was also another way that I realized that, you know, the people that I was friends with were very cruel and very racist. We are all human. No, absolutely. And at the end of the day, I just need to preface, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you are in the world. I think everybody deserves respect. I think everybody deserves to be treated like a human being. I think everybody here deserves kindness, right? End of the day,
Hey,
you should not
listen.
be treated differently for who you are, what your background is, how you identify. You should not be treated differently. Absolutely not. End of the day, we're all human beings on this planet, and no one deserves cruelty. No one deserves racism, and no one deserves to feel like they don't belong, like like they're lesser than, right? Was most of the racism from other Asians? No, it was both sides, dude. Tiny Haggis, it was both sides. It was from all different directions. I could not tell you. It doesn't matter who it was. Racism was coming in from all sorts of different sides, for me being half Caucasian and for me being half Asian. I cannot quantify the fact that it literally was pretty much 50-50. Spittle, thank you guys for listening, by the way. Again, this is who I am, and I'm proud to be a part of two cultures, and I talk about this because it wasn't until very late in my life that I realized that this was such a huge thing that mixed race individuals went through. You're something we learned in 4 weeks. No, absolutely, Riger, absolutely, and I wish you guys all the best, and that's very exciting. Your kids are all Asian Scots. I love that. You are ultra and soar above us mortals. No. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, again, I work on a farm. I'm an IRL farmer. If you guys have any questions for me as a Canadian, as a mixed race individual, as a farmer, as a biologist, feel free to ask. We're all about engaging in conversations here. We're all about having respectful conversations. We're all about education here. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I talk about my experiences with mental health as being a mixed race individuals, and I think it's really important because the more we talk about these things, the more that others out there don't feel alone. People don't feel alone. People are like, wow, someone else is going through this. I'm going through this, and thank you for sharing your experiences. But we're also trying to normalize things here too, right? That crazy, no way. It's heartbreaking, Wolfdale. It's really rough. It's really, really rough. Most of the racism they get is from the American Asian people. I mean, Axio, it's all personal preference, right? It was really hard. Like, it sounds really silly, but being a little child and having people, you know, being 7 years old and having someone tell you to never speak Cantonese again because you are a disgrace to all of Chinese people, that's a really brutal thing to say to someone. And it affected my life. I stopped speaking Cantonese. My Cantonese might be better now if I hadn't been stopped, right? Crazy talk, I'm sorry. Just a friendly reminder here in chat in this community, we don't talk about politics, by the way. We're kind of slowly edging into that territory. Y'all have your opinions, and I respect that, but here in the stream, we like to keep things, we like to keep this a safe place where we can, talk about certain topics without everyone else getting conflicted and argumentative, and so we just you guys can talk about politics all you want outside of this stream, but we just don't talk about politics in the stream. Why is this game something you do after you do it in real life? What makes it fun? I don't have to actually lift the hay bales in this high school. Valero, hello, welcome. How are you? It's really good to see you. White Wolf, thank you, and Sal, thanks so much for listening to that. It's things, oh god, things stick with you, right? Like, I firmly believe there are core things that happen growing up that, like, the fact that I can recall when I was 7 years old, my friend said that to me during lunchtime in elementary school while we were walking outside on the path. I can remember that exact moment because it absolutely crushed me when she said that to me. You know? Nick Hop, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Absolutely. Oh, it's lovely to meet you, Tiny Haggis. It's lovely to meet you. Oh, Dave, were you listening to that?
Hey,
it is what it is, Dave. I can't change how people treated me, but what I can do is I can raise awareness and I can educate others that, hey, this is the thing that we go through as individuals who come from different cultures and in different, like, multiple ethnicities, right? And so I can't change what happened in the past. I can't change, I literally had my friend in grade 7. I did better on a math test than her. And to her, it was insulting that someone who was not fully Asian did better than her. And she actually, like beat me. She physically harmed me because she found it insulting that I had done better on a math test than her, you know? And so I talk about my experiences. I try to share them the best ability that I can, because if I don't talk about this, we don't know about this, right? No, Makion, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for listening. None of them get to go to the sushi house. Oh. There's no point to it, Tiny Haggis. There really is no point. Again, mods, big shout out for Tina, Sal, and Lefty, who are all here in chat. Lovely, fantastic streamers. I highly recommend that you guys go and check them out. You know I was always here when it matters. You should know that by now. Dave, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, dude. You know, I got you guys. Thank you guys for in chat. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being receptive and open-minded. These are my experiences, but I can promise you I am not the only person who is mixed race, who is feeling this racism and this abuse and this bullying. I can promise you that. Tina coming in with the tier 1 sub for 6 months in advance.
Ultrasore pipperage.
Tina, thank you so much. Girl, I appreciate you. That was really nice of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Don't tell Sim I'm here. Jesus. I hope you guys are all doing well. Again, thank you for hanging out here. We have Rawl in here too. If we can get another shout out for Rawl as well, guys. High school, thank you for the follow. High school. Oh my goodness, we have a hype train. PGRJ for life. Thank you for the Prime sub, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. women supporting women. Tina, we love that. We love that. Seriously. No, of course, Cave, and thank you for hanging out. Thank you guys.
Hey,
The biggest thing that I
listen.
can say to you guys is thank you for listening, and thank you for being kind and respectful, and for being empathetic, right?
Hey, listen.
That's the biggest thing that I can say to you guys is thank you for being here, right? And you guys are amazing, and I'm really, really grateful and fortunate that I have this platform to be able to spread this awareness and spread this education. This is something that really does mean a lot to me, and like, I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Thank you all so, so much. Sputtle, coming with a tier 1 sub, Sputtle. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet, guys. We got a level...
I love being here, and that has to be honored.
Hey, listen.
Sputtle coming with a tier 1 sub for 6 months in advance. Are you guys sure you're gonna like me in 6 months? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of commitment. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sounds like... Ah! I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so, so much. Thank you for the follows as well, too. Thank you guys. Like, y'all are amazing. We're playing Farm Sim. We're farming. We're having these deep conversations, and like, it means so much to me. It's been 18 months for you, Lefty. You're a lost cause at this point, dude. You're a lost cause. It's all down here from here, buddy. If anyone on the farm would like to cultivate this field, if everyone's busy doing stuff, I can cultivate it myself, but just let me know if someone wants to do that. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the community. Women who farm are amazing. Got strong arm missiles here from lifting hay bales, right? We gotta be. We gotta be. Average, hey, how you doing? Game bot. Let's go. Guns. Yeah. You guys...
Hey,
No,
listen.
Tina, and it's been so great getting to know you too. My back could never. Thank you for the follows and welcome again. Friendly reminder for those of you who are coming in from the front page of Twitch. If you guys don't know who I am, welcome. My name is Ultrasource. I'm a mixed race Canadian streamer, and we do a lot of simulation, survival, and strategy games here. We are currently playing Farm Sim 25, and I am an IRL farmer. I also have a degree in biology, so if you guys have any biological questions about farm animals or farm questions or questions about Farm Sim 25, feel free to ask. Also, just kind of a big shout out for high school. If you're still here in chat, dude, I really do appreciate you asking. Like, hey, why do you say you're mixed race? Because when things like that happen, that's how we engage in these conversations, right? So thank you for asking, and thank you for being respectful. Hexenka, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Thank you for hanging out with us. I know you were here the other day too. Oh my goodness, Seafrog, give me the tier 1 sub as well. You've been lurking. Seafrog, thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
I've been lucring so long. You deserve a sub.
I appreciate you. Thank you. That was very kind of you. But yeah, I guess the TLDR high school for the question that you asked, it engages in these conversations. That's why I mention it. It is who I am. It is built very much who I am as a person. And me mentioning that brings these conversations to light. That's why I mentioned that I'm mixed race. Okay. Cows need... They're actually pretty good. And the chickens are... Do you think we have eggs? Oh, we probably have eggs. Close. Seafrog, thank you, dude. Thank you. Look at our little chickens. Sal, look at them. Like, I just want to hug them all. Yeah. We got chickens. Have you seen the fluffy Highland cows? Tiny Haggis, have you seen the miniature Highland cows? They're like the size of dogs. Can you pet the chickens? Unfortunately, no, you can't. First stream in years where I genuinely feel good. You have a great community, and the stream is very engaging. Thank you for the feedback. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for sharing that. We are not a Chickens 2 stream, mine. Although maybe we should add that. Do you guys think we should add that? Luckyo, hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for hopping in here. Look at our eggs! Yeah, the graphics ugly are so good. They're so good. Look at that. We got chicken eggs. It's so nice. Okay. I play with a mouse and keyboard. Zenka, seriously, that means so much that you've said that. It tells me that I'm doing the right things. It tells me that I'm having the right conversations here, and to be quite honest, all I've ever wanted to do in my life was to make a difference. And I didn't ever foresee me streaming as a career. I didn't ever foresee me streaming as a full-time job. But if I can even make the difference in one person's life, that means all the world to me. So, like, seriously, guys, thank you for being here. Time to mod the game so you can pet the chickens. I agree. I agree. Cave, it's so... Cave, are you gonna play this game?
Listen.
I still have no idea what's going on, but I'm excited to hear you. Yusu, we love that energy. We love that energy. Yusu, how you doing? Is Coastal still in game? Coastal, you still here, buddy? What are you doing?
Hey, listen.
What the heck is this? What? Coastal, you took up a plowing job? Oh my god, dude. Is this game on console? It is on console, yes. Sal, you are such a sweetheart, and my life has definitely been enriched by you. Thank you so much for also streaming and for being a fantastic female content creator. Oh. You can pet the animals by pressing R? No, you can't. That's not a thing. Stop. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You're lying to me. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Guys, how you doing? Pet the cow. I can't pet the cow. Chat lied. Hi, One Journey. How you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome. It's in the controls? I don't think so. Coastal, bro, what are you doing? I was gonna do the plow contract, but you want me to cultivate? I can cultivate if you want to do the plow contract. That's okay. Shark Dog, I do. It's right here. Oops, it's right here? Here we go. Yeah, no, you do your plow contract. I'll do cultivating. Dude, what do you mean cultivating? You literally didn't even grab the right tool. I'm gonna cultivate for you. Grabs the roller? Dude, just go plow. Go plow dirt. Zibbity, how you doing? Hey. Okay. It's only in third person? Are you guys lying to me? Are y'all lying to me? No, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. You've been vetoed? Mathematica, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a lovely evening. We'll catch you later. I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna be so mad if I can't pet the cows. Y'all are lying to me. This is a big fat lie. This is a big fat lie. Y'all said I could pet the cows. I can't pet these good boys. Stop. When did Farm Sim 25 come out? Earlier today. Jeez Louise. Coastal took my tractor. Oh no, he didn't. Should I start banning them? We're getting pretty close to that. We're getting pretty close. Can you brush them? You can brush the horses. You need a brush, question mark? Wait, is that the issue? Do I just need a brush? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't think you can buy a brush. I don't think that's the thing that... Oh, no! No, that's only for cleaning your horses. That's not for the other animals. Wow, I got really excited for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Does that count as pats? Ugh, 55 for a brush? The funny thing is probably made out of horsehair too. Mine, I think it's just for the horses, dude. Let's look at our field. We can plant... Oh, we can do wheat now. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do that. Wait, no. Spiritus, can you come back and trade tractors with me? Is that okay? Can I pet that dog? Literally, dude. Maybe for the calves? Maybe. I don't think so, though. Is there an improvement? Yes and no. Some things are better, some things are not better. Spiritus, where'd you go? Here. Jeez Louise! Oh my god, you're gonna... Sal, it's really hit and miss with the AI. Some parts of it are better, some parts of it are... they feel a little odd. So, I don't know what to tell you. Manuel, thanks for the follow, welcome. Okay. The farm is $12,000 in debt. No thanks to Coastal. Bro, I honestly think Coastal's just trying to sabotage us tonight. He's like, you know what would be really funny if you had no money. Hi, Salmon, how are you? Oops, I didn't mean to drag that out there, but that's okay. I think, Ugla, they're gonna probably improve it over time. It's just like bug fixes, right? What's going on here? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, we're gonna plant... do you guys want wheat or barley? Do y'all have a preference? Wheat or barley? Barley makes good whiskey. Can you bankrupt your farm in Farm Sim 25? Stress test, we're kind of right there. We're kind of pretty close to being bankrupt. We'll do barley, sure. We'll do barley. Steering assist, that's all good. I think that's planting it, probably. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Cool. Hi, Kaiju. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate you guys. And Sal, I'm really happy that you had such a good time with Enshrouded. I started playing Enshrouded for the first time yesterday, and we had such a good time. What are those lines? GPS. Did I see your question? No, sorry, I missed it. I can read it now, though. How do you pick up hay bales out of the field? There's a few things that you can do. You can purchase a trailer that automatically picks them up, or you can purchase a tractor with an attachment and put them on the back of another trailer. I personally would recommend, if you can afford it, to get, it's in baling equipment, transport. I would highly recommend you get the Anderson RBM 2000. Or lease it. At the very least, lease it. It picks up all the bales for you. Or no, oh shoot, that only does, round bales. Ooh. You're probably gonna have to pick them up with the... oh, hold on, here. The Arcusin FSX $90,000 trailer here. You can lease it, so you don't have to spend $90,000, but it'll automatically pick up the square bales for you. What is the best thing to not cheap out on? Honestly, you can cheap out on everything in this game. It just depends on how long you want to take to do things in this game, right? The more you invest in an equipment, usually the wider it is and the quicker it is to harvest something. So it's all about taking the time to slowly build up your farm. Mr. Mike, I'm doing all right. How are you? Just need a dual PC. It's really struggling. Dude, I feel that. I feel that. Kaiju, thanks so much for the, like coming with the sales raid. Dude, I appreciate you. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. You move the bales with your mouth. I don't think you do. Is that what you call the grass bales in Canada? Yeah, so tiny haggis, there's grass, and then when you bale it in plastic, it actually ferments it. Fermented grass is silage. That's what that is. Schmetterling is butterfly in German. That's actually really cute. Butterfly, the scientific name for the family of butterflies is Lepidoptera, by the way. Lepidoptera has the group of both butterflies and moths in it. Lepidoptera is butterflies. Hymenoptera is bees, wasps, and ants. Hemiptera is true bugs. So, what are true bugs? Pretty much everything that's not like a beetle or whatever else. Coleoptera are beetles. Diptera are flies. I'm trying to write my... What are grasshoppers? I'm trying to remember that right now. I know what it is. It's just an H, I think? I used to have, like, all of the insects and their families memorized for the longest time. Yeah, auto pickup of bales is really good. Is the Acusin in the game? I think so. Yeah, answer that question. You should build up production buildings. Jen, you are not wrong. You need to have money to build up the production buildings, though. Right? Yeah, I'm a biologist. I have a Bachelor of Science in Biology. What kind of farm do I work on? It's a small farm, and I just take care of animals. So I take care of donkeys, horses, cows, goats, chickens, turkeys, sheep, and pigs. Orthoptera, thank you. Oh, it didn't even start with an H. That was an O. Thank you. Yeah, Orthoptera includes grasshoppers, crickets, and cicadas, I think? Straight winged insects, you bet. Good morning, Mystic. How are you? Small-ish equipment will give you more satisfaction if you got a stuff and you have a field. If you want to have a field done in 5 minutes, gotcha. Does the guidelines come with Farm Sim 25? Absolutely, it does. Yeah. You'd love to work on the farm. It's hard work, dude. I do 10.5 hours when I go work on the farm. Yeah, true bugs are Hemiptera, right? They are, they don't have Electra wings. They have Ooh, I don't remember, but it's like half hardened wing, half not hardened winged. It's hemi something for the wing type that they have too, right? Electra is for beetles, which are like fully hardened wings. And I can't remember what it's called for Hemiptera. Hard work never killed anyone. This is true. This is true. You can't even pet the horses. I know, right? One Journey, thanks so much for hanging out with us, dude. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, dude. Hemelytra? Ooh, my brain tells me it's Hemelytra. Is it that? Hemelytra. Someone fact check that for me. We have no money for a net wrap for a baler. Someone needs to do contracts, and someone needs to choose contracts that are not carrots. Additionally, we could sell some silage too. Elytron for beetle wings? Is it not Elytra? Raz, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course, guys. So fun fact, I took an insect course in university. How's this game in multiplayer? It's good, it's fun, it's easier when you have more people helping you, absolutely. Dark Wolf, no, that is not a bad thing at all. And so this is a really interesting and fun story. So as a part of my course, instead of taking the lab exam, which involves you going into the lab in school and looking at preserved specimens and identifying them and answering questions, writing them on a test paper, and getting graded for it, the class was like, well, listen, if you do an insect collection and you collect enough insects from different families, we'll grade you on that instead. And I was like, I love catching bugs. Let's do it. And you're happy to come in and grind some contracts for you if you'd like? Sure. Jen, can you shoot me a message on Discord right now? Let me know you've done that. So I opted to do the insect collection, and I actually had a really cool collection of insects from different families, different groupings. And because I worked on a farm, I had like a bit of an edge on my classmates because I could collect things like, you guys are gonna hate this, but I could collect things like poultry lice and fleas and like things like that that don't affect people, but you find them on a farm and they affect the animals, right? Have I completed the game? No. Anyways, my insect collection was almost done, and I had to pin them carefully in styrofoam and preserve them. It was a whole thing and a half. Weren't the insects with the half-ribbed wings? That's Hemiptera. Coleoptera has the fully hardened wings. And I come home from work, and I was keeping my insect collection up on a high shelf. I've got a cat, right? I was keeping it in a very good place where the cat couldn't reach it. I come home one day, and my cat, who is not normally an affectionate cat, was, goodness gracious, she was very happy to see me. Rubbing around my legs, purring, meowing, like, meow, 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 like, say hi to me. And I was like, what did you do? You are not this nice. Like, you know, when you have a rude cat and they do that, you're like, what did you do? What did you do? She had jumped up to a 6-foot tall shelf and grabbed my insect collection and knocked it over, and it fell onto the ground. And the box itself didn't break open. When you have very carefully pinned insects in a box on styrofoam, do you know what happens when it falls 6 feet? Half of them break in half. Half of the insects just like imploded. And when I was taking this course in university, by the time she did this, it was November. Do you know how many insects are still alive in November in Canada? They're gone by then. They're dead. You have September and October to collect them, and that's it. Anyways, I cried and grieved my project. I cried pretty hard. I was just like, I cannot believe this. And then what am I gonna do to the cat? Do you think the cat, if I give her a heck, she's gonna realize that it's because of the insect collection? No. God knows how many hours ago that happened, right? So this dumb cat is just like she's just like purring on my lap, and I'm just sitting there crying. And this is the one time in my life, chat, and you guys are gonna love this, the one time in my life where I had to email my professor and say, hi, I don't know what to do. My cat destroyed my homework. My cat destroyed my insect collection. And I took pictures. Because I was like, I feel like they're not gonna believe me. I feel like they're not gonna, like, what a, oh, my dog ate my homework. Yeah, my cat destroyed my insect collection. Like, la-di-da, right? I went full crime scene with the photos, and I sent them in an email to the professor, and I'm like, look at what my cat did. And the professor's like, do you think you could rebuild it before the end of November? And I'm like, no! No way! Dude, I was so committed to the cause. I had like a bug catching net from the dollar store. That's how committed we are to this project, okay? Anyways, I ended up taking the lab exam instead and I got like 98%, so it worked out anyways. It didn't matter. I assumed that getting the insect collection would be easier than doing the lab exam, but I forgot that I'm actually really good at memorizing things, so we were fine. It worked out, but like, that was a crisis. That was a crisis moment, and no, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm not even exaggerating to you guys. Like, I had a solid cry. Because what else do you do in that situation? I can't even tell you how many hours I spent catching bugs in really gross, disgusting places, and how I put my life at risk for some giant wasps that were trying to, like, they were so mad at me, and I was just like, oh my god, I need you for my collection, and I'm so sorry. Oh, this is actually really funny too. I caught the wasp, the giant, like, the wasp was like this big, and I caught it with Dunk. And I put it in a plastic bag, and the way that you humanely euthanize insects is you put them in the freezer, and they basically just go to sleep. And I was like, Dunk, I need 2 more plastic bags. And he's like, why would you need that? It's in a bag. No. Wasps can chew through plastic bags. Dude, you were gonna cause problems with your methodology, okay? And I said, wasps can chew through plastic bags, and Dunk was like, are you sure? Yes. Yes, I'm sure. By the time we pulled the wasp out of the freezer, it had chewed through 2 out of the 3 plastic bags it was in. Okay, Dunk, if it weren't for me, we might have had an angry wasp in the freezer the moment you went for the McDonald's, like, chicken nuggets, okay? Yeah, dude, I told you. Trauma. Just the trauma and the drama. Yeah, I forgot I'm really good at memorizing things. No, that's a statement. No, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm particularly good at memorizing things. That's the only saving grace that got me through university. Okay, listen. We've been hanging out all night, and I've been telling you guys fun facts about farming, about biology, about rice, about the environment, about evolution and evolutionary ecology, and the evolution of life on Earth and the Cambrian period. How would I procure that information if my brain wasn't just this, like, sponge for useless information? Like, I am the person where if you have a trivia night, you want me on your team. You want Ultra on your team. Goodness gracious, does she know where she put her wallet? Nope. Do I know where I put my phone? Absolutely not. It's lost. It's dead for us now. I have no idea where my phone is. But do I know all the facts why Vimy Ridge was an iconic and important battle that defined the independence of Canada during World War I? Absolutely yes. Do I know that the pony in the Lord of the Rings series was actually called Bill the Horse? Wait, is it Bill the Pony? Wait. Yeah, Bill the Pony, but Bill was actually a horse. Bill technically wasn't a pony. Bill was a horse, but it was called Bill the Pony. Okay? Okay? I am your trivia friend. So good at memorizing that you remembered the Cambrian. How could you forget about the Cambrian? What do you mean? What does that mean? How do you forget about that? It was a defining point in evolutionary history of the Earth. How do we turn this off? Hold on. Oh, hold on. There we go. Instructions unclear. I sent an invoice to the horse. Oh, well, let's do that. Bill the... Oh, that's a bad joke. That's a bad joke. You're gonna get banned. What color is Napoleon's white horse? Oh, actually, if you guys didn't know this, in terms of horses and horse coat colors, there's no such thing as a white horse. When you see a horse and it is white in the equestrian world, you call that coat gray. So if you want to impress your friends, when you see a white horse, you say, oh, that's a gray. When white horses or gray horses are born, they're actually very dark in color. They usually start off black or dark gray. And as they grow older, they turn into something called a dapple gray. A dapple gray is a dark kind of gray horse with the white splotches on it. It's actually really beautiful. And as they grow and mature, they slowly become lighter in color, and eventually they lose their dapples and they become a gray horse. And eventually, when a gray horse gets older, it turns into another coat, and it's called flea bitten, where it looks like it's, to the normal untrained horse eye, it's still a white horse, but if you look closely, it's got little spots of light brown on it. Is it worth it to set up the G923 wheel for it? If you think you'll enjoy it, sure. Hi, Bleaker. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. Anyways, just to add to the absolute nonsense amount of knowledge that I have in my head. Now you know about horse colors. Old grays are called flea bitten. They're called flea bitten. So they basically look... They still look white in color, but if you look up close, they've got little specks and dots on them everywhere. Yeah, flea bitten. You got it. That's the coat color. You got it. Do cows like being pet? Yeah, they do. Cows love being pet. Especially if you can scratch their backs, because they can't reach that. Goodness gracious, do cows ever love getting back scratches? Yeah, no, they love it. They love it. Your hands, after touching the cow, your hands will be like covered in dirt. But you pet a cow, so. Hi, Curlix, we're still going. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome. How are you, friend? Guys, I am going to... Oh, you had a joke? So what color is it then? Gray. They're called a gray. But visually, I guess they're white. But they're gray. We good? We good? Cows give the best hugs. Oh, goodness gracious, do they ever. Is its name? Oh, okay. You also love back scratches? Am I a cow? I refrain from commenting on that, Jen. That's a no. Guys, I'm gonna run to the washroom. I'm gonna be right back real quick. I just need to pee and grab some food and refill my drink. Quarter horses are great. They got big bums. I love quarter horses. They got big bums. That's wait, that sounds so weird. Quarter horses, they're called quarter horses because they're used in the quarter-mile race. They're really good for short sprints. Quarter horses are also used in barrel racing. They're often the horses that you see that run in Western riding, and they do that bum scoot to stop. But quarter horses have very well-developed hind ends. So in comparison to other horses, they kind of have big bums. They're kind of chunky monkeys. They spin really fast. We actually have a quarter horse at the farm. I really love her. You would scratch the Hereford bull on the back. That's awesome. Guys, I am going to be right back. Hold on to your butts. I will just be like 2 minutes, so hold on.